Hi Linda.
Hi.
So you have Lyme disease and you've had that for almost 2 years now. Can you tell me about the Lyme disease and how it affects you?
Yeah, it has caused fibromyalgia, so body-wide muscle pain in almost every part of my body, chronic fatigue, so can be quite crippling fatigue at times, all the time fatigue, but sometimes very, very dramatic where I've ended up bedbound at certain times.
Yeah.
And I get very bad head pressure and pain, particularly at the back of my head, and recently just where the sinuses are too. Just a lot of brain inflammation.
Yeah.
They're the main things I get.
Okay. And that's every day?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how does it affect your life?
It's debilitating. I had to, stop my studies. I was doing a doctorate. I had to move back home to my parents' house. I'm 32 and I had to, move back home. Stops me socialising, stops me reading often, just stops me enjoying life. Yeah.
So you have pain. What would you rate that out of 10 on an average day?
Yeah, it varies in different parts of the body.
Yeah.
And it can really fluctuate. So at times it's been like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
At times it's a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, today it was about, it depends on different parts of the body, but in my back it was like, say, a 5.
Yeah.
In the head it's about an 8 today.
Yeah. So it's usually, at least 5 and up to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've now had a session with Philip. And how are you feeling? And have you noticed any changes?
Yeah. I am feeling less pain in my legs, a lot less pain in my hips, and quite significantly less pain in this area of my back as well, which was probably the worst when I walked in here.
Yeah.
The thing that surprised me the most is the sinuses have reduced quite a bit. So it was an 8 when I walked in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like a 4 or a 5, which is quite a significant difference for me. Yeah. And the head pressure is probably about a 4. So come down from about an 8 too. So I was quite surprised about that. Yeah.
So the pain in the legs and the hips and the back?
Yeah.
What would they be down to?
Yeah, the legs and the hips I'm feeling very minimal at the moment, like maybe a 2.
Wow.
Yeah. And the back, like maybe a 3 or a 4 right now.
Okay. And the back was the worst?
Yeah, that was the worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah. So is this your first experience with kinesiology?
No. My practitioner recommended me to come.
Yeah.
So I've had a few sessions with her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've not really understood what she was doing. So now I have a little bit more of an idea of what goes into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there anything else you'd like to say?
I think I was surprised by how he could pick up what was deficient in my body. It's interesting that he said that I was deficient in magnesium because I know that I am. I didn't know how deficient I was, so it means I'm going to up my intake of that a lot. I know that Lyme can deplete magnesium in your body. I think the bugs like it, so they eat it, so you need more of it. So that just made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
He also said I needed more zinc, and I didn't realise that, so I will be doing that. It was good. He said that I didn't have a copper and mercury issue because that's something a lot of Lyme patients have, heavy metal toxicity.
Yeah.
And so I've been wondering if I had that too, and I haven't done a test for it yet.
Yeah.
I will still do the hand mineral test, but it was kind of encouraging.
Yeah, a bit of a relief
to hear that. Yeah. So it was interesting how there was other ways he could tell what my body needed or didn't need. So I really liked that. So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're feeling so much better.
Thank you.
Thanks, Linda.
You.